Hi, welcome to Carrots Daikon. This is David and welcome to the channel. In this channel I'll be talking about food, business, and I'll be doing reviews as well, so tune in for that. In this particular mini-series I'll be giving my tips and advice on how you can create a profitable menu for your cafe or restaurant business. So in this particular episode, I want you to define your concept. I want you to find the cuisine that will best represent you as a business and as you as a person as well. So let's jump straight into it. What kind of foods do you like? What kind of foods do you grow up eating? What is the up and coming trend that is potentially in your area or in your country as well that you can be passionate about, that you love to do, and that you know that customers will be appreciated of you being able to offer that to them. So really define what cuisine that will best describe you as a business and you want to be able to do for years and years to come. So for example, Carrots Daikon was built on Vietnamese food that I grew up eating. So my mom was born and raised in Hanoi before she came to England, and I grew up eating all the amazing Vietnamese food that she grew up eating and she making for me, and being able to share that with everyone. That's how we created Carrots Daikon. So you want to be able to find your cuisine that will best describe you, and if you have a story behind it, like it being homemade, all the recipes, that's a nice story to be able to tell as well, and it's technically the truth and it's genuine and people like that, particularly if it's homemade as well and they're not just thrown together. So you want to find that cuisine, so whether it's Italian food, Spanish food, Japanese, Korean, Thai, Brazilian, Argentinian, even Canadian food, which is a melting pot of everything. Having something that will best describe you as your business and yourself is the first part of how you can create a successful menu. So really consider what cuisine best describes you and how you can best represent it. Then once you have your cuisine, you want to find 3 words that will best describe what you're offering. So for us, Carrots Daikon, we're Vietnamese food, but we're offering it in a fresher way, quick service, and just like generally quite healthy food. So we're fast, quick, and healthy. We found that a lot of more traditional Vietnamese restaurants are more sit down, so we're more focused on quick service, takeout, and that's how we've been operating for the last 4 years and how we've created a reputation for ourselves like that. You need to be able to create a reputation for yourself, and whether it is modern, contemporary, a fusion, quick service, high dining service, table service, what service you want to be able to represent your cuisine best and how you want your customers to see you as a business. So finding that out will be so important, and it's just more or less having 3 words that will best describe your business, and that will be the starting point. So use some of the early examples and write it down, brainstorm it, think about all the different things you could be doing, what you can have on your menu, and things that people will know. Because my safe and best bet and my tip would be to stick to more traditional cuisines, just because everyone knows what it is. Maybe they've visited a country and they've had traditional food that they've enjoyed eating, and they would appreciate it if there was somewhere more closer to home that they could come and enjoy. So more traditional food will always be open and really appealing to people, but then there will always be people who are a bit more adventurous, so they'll like the fusion or more modern, contemporary interpretations. So really consider what you want your food to represent and how you want to present it. So important, just so you can stand out from the crowd and that you know and you're focused on your core offering, and you're not going to stray away from trying to please everyone, which is difficult, which is so easy to do because you want to be able to grab as much people, but you can't satisfy everyone. So you might as well target those who you know will appreciate your food and they will come back and spread the word of mouth, and to appeal to all and be really broad. So that is my top tips on and advice on how you should be able to firstly find your concept, define your cuisine, and the 3 words that will best describe your food and your business as well. And that is the nice starting point before you go on to the next stage, which will be in our next episode. So tune in for that. If you like this video, and consider subscribing to the channel. Would be awesome if you could show your support so I could carry on making these awesome videos. I've been David, you've been amazing, and I'll see you next week for a new video. See ya, bye.